Hi guys, welcome to Simproved, Fry speaking here, and welcome back to another Sims 4 Speed build. This is my summer residence, as I have called, and it's built, or it has been built because it has been a week since the Sims 4 Vintage Glamour Stuff Pack has been released, and I wanted to use all the objects, of course, in one build. And I could remember that lots of you guys have asked me to do a new lounge for the San Myshuno city, and this is why I started to build here on this big skyscraper that you get if you have the city living pack in San Myshuno. And then I thought, looks a little bit weird, maybe why not change it into a casino? And then I started like going on and doing it in a more Art Deco vibe, because the whole pack has lots and lots of these Art Deco patterns and of course objects in there. And yeah, I just thought, okay, no, this is not really cutting it. It still looks like a huge mansion on top of a skyscraper. This just doesn't make sense at all. So at the end, I will move that into Willow Creek, of course, and just go on by doing it as a full residential lot, as a little palace or royal residence somehow. It has this more baroque, I guess it's called baroque in English, but I'm not sure what's the word I'm looking for. Yeah, I don't know, write in the comments. But it looked a little bit more like Versailles or something like these more modern, I say modern in quotes right now, I know that you can see that, but more modern castles, so not medieval castles, it's more of these modern castles, Rococo, you know, Louis the 14th and so on. And I just thought, yeah, it would be cool as a little summer residence since it's a very small lot, and I wanted to have like lots and lots of fancy garden and park around it. So it only will have 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, of course a living room, dining room, kitchen. It even has a makeup salon or makeup room and an office. And yeah, that's basically all there is in this house. So it's basically, I would say, small. I also say that in quotes right now. So it's basically a very large house, of course, for one family. It's very spacious, very elegant, very fancy, lots of gold and stuff. But it is also, yeah, quite small for a castle. So I couldn't call it like palace or castle since it's too small. So it's a summer residence, I thought. This is like something where your royal Sims will go to if they are doing a vacation on the countryside, maybe. And this is their little summer residence that they have there. So yeah, will look more like that when I will move to Willow Creek. But yeah, just wanted to give you a little basic 101 what this build is about. The Vintage Glamour pack was the whole reason why I have built that. First, I of course wanted to use every little thing that there is in the pack, but then I also wanted to see what kind of new color options there is, what kind of gameplay there is, and just like the whole objects and the whole spectrum there is now. I have to say it's perfect for the residential, fancy, elegant, maybe mansions and villas and castles and all that stuff. So if you are into that, if you need really fancy golden stuff that is maybe sometimes too bold and in your face, like very, sometimes it's, for my taste it's too much, but if you like that, if you want to have that in your game, then I can highly recommend this pack, because all of the stuff is so beautiful. It's crafted so beautifully. There are lots and lots of super details, and there's one crucial thing that sold me the whole pack even before I even saw the objects, that is, you have a butler now. So if you need the butler, if you want to have a butler back in your Sims game, they are so helpful. They take care of your children, they cook, they garden, they clean, they repair stuff. You can ask them to do anything you want. They will do that. It's amazing. So the butlers are amazing. I just love them. I always wanted to have some butlers in the game, and this is why I basically bought me this stuff pack. And then after I saw that, like all the objects, how they look like in the stream from The Sims, I was sold. I just wanted to have that pack. So personally, I have to say that I personally really like the objects, but I can think, or I think that some people just don't need them maybe in their game. So if you don't have like an interest of these very bold golden patterns and Art Deco style that it comes from or comes with, then you don't need the pack, except if you really need the butler, because the butler is like, I guess, something separately, I think. But yeah, I have to say that I really like the pack, even though the build mode only has like, it comes with just 2 wallpapers for the build mode. And also the objects that are in the buy mode are not so many actually, but they have so many different color options there that I really have to say that it is super cool. I really love this pack. It's amazing. So personally, I really like it, and I don't like it so much like the style in your face castle builds. Personally, I wouldn't like, if I would be super rich, I wouldn't buy me like a castle, live in a castle. I'm more of a more minimal, modern house type, maybe something that is more functional, not looking so like in your face. I have lots of money, I want to show that. But I know that there are some people out there and I wanted to represent them in my game. So for my game, for my rich Sims that are royal or have like lots and lots of money, I thought that would be really cool, something different. And also, if you do these more minimal looking builds, you can pop it with like a pop of color, but you can also pop these, like make it more interesting if you have like a statement piece that is over the top in one room or one build. I think that will look super cool, and I will experiment with that in the future in my other builds. So yeah, stay tuned guys, I hope you will like them. Write me in the comments what I have to build next with this pack. But yeah, let me talk a little bit about this summer residence. So like I said, it has 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a huge living room. Like the living room is like a big hall almost. And I know that building it, I wanted to have like a, if you come in, that there's like a huge entrance hall with 2 stairs like on each side, and then that there's a gallery where you can look down into the entrance hall. So it is like a huge hall, and I just love that idea. So I basically wanted to use lots and lots of gold, since I really am a fan of gold. It's such a bold color, and we didn't have any objects that are very golden in the Sims base game. With Get to Work there were some roof decoration for example that I used here a lot on the roof. And yeah, I wanted to have like the base color here in gold, of course, so that's why I called, of course, Golden Residence. I really like the color options that we have with the objects. They're not like something where you think like, oh, that's something really weird, except the pink always is not my favorite color, like I already said in some other builds, for example. But I'm trying to use, of course, every color option there is with every object somehow in all of my builds, so I have used them somehow, so that's my personal goal. But yeah, you don't have to love them, but it's super easy to change them, of course. So all of the interior is basically lots and lots. I mean, I would say even 80, no, not even 80, like 98% is the vintage glamour stuff. And I really have to say that I love it. It's super suiting for this house or this kind of castle style. I will have to experiment with that in some, I would say, like apartments maybe. But otherwise it looks amazing and I really love it. So in the living room, of course, there's a little seating area in the middle, like super central. There I use, of course, a new fireplace. It comes with a 3x1 couch, some ottomans. I placed the base game piano there because I just thought it would, yeah, suit the whole build. I have a piano. The paintings are from the Get to Work pack. I guess that are the Von Haunt Estate paintings here. But I also have to say that some of the objects come in a very bold golden color, and then there's a little toned down golden color. And I'm going to use the bold golden color here everywhere because I really want it to be in your face. Like if we have gold, then we go full gold, and there are no half things here. Like when we go like fully in gold. And yeah, I really like it. I also love the 5 new clutter objects. So there's a little tray with a pot of flowers on it and some tubes and lotion. You guys know that I love lotion. So that's a really cool object. There are some books with a little, I guess it's a lion of some sort, statue on it. That's a nice clutter object. Some new vase with some flowers in it. Then there are some makeup stuff. clutter. I guess it's some lotions again. And there was something more. I guess that's it, isn't it? But I think there are like 5 clutter options. And all these objects are very versatile, which I really like. And I'm a huge clutter fan, of course, so I have to talk about that right now. It comes also with a globe bar, so your Sims can like open this globe, fetch some drinks for themselves, and even like a whole tray of drinks for them. So that's really, really cool. Really love that object. And also it comes with a new vanity, for example. So your Sims can use the vanity and put on makeup, which is totally random. You can't, tell them what kind of makeup. So you don't get into cast mode, for example, and use the makeup there. And they will surprise you with the makeup they will put on. Females and males can put on makeup, although I have to say through testing, I have to say that the males only put on like light powder or something that's like not they won't have like very bold lipstick or something, so don't be shy to use them as a male Sim, of course. And if kids use the vanity, it's really cute. That's like a detail that I love about this pack. They will have like a super smudged clowny face like every kid that plays with makeup. So I did when I was a kid. I just loved to play with the makeup for my mother, to despair of my mother, because she always hated it how I left the whole makeup table and stuff she had. But yeah, other than that, of course, like the lipstick all over the mouth and maybe even on the eyes or something, like super weird. And this is how the children's Sim will look like if they use the vanity, which is something that I think looks so cute. It's like a nice detail, of course. And this is why I also built a little makeup room in there, because I just thought it would be suiting for the whole build, of course. The kitchen is pretty small here in this build. That's because I wanted to have like a separate hallway, so your Sims that live there, like the royal, expensive, fancy, elegant Sims that live there, they don't have to go into the kitchen, because they basically will have a butler. So if you have the pack, you can have the butler, and only the butler will be in the kitchen and cook for them. Because I thought it would be so soothing if my Sims will never have to cook again, like in the world, never. And I just love that idea. So they don't have to go through a kitchen to get into the living room, which was something very crucial to me. There are like some Sims in my game really living in there. They have never seen the kitchen from the inside, because after that I even but I locked the door, and only for the butler. So only the butler can reach to the kitchen, which is amazing. I really love that little detail. There's a little dining room, of course. I went downstairs mostly with the light aqua color and the bold golden trims. I think it looks the best with the golden wallpaper that I used here. But upstairs I will, of course, spice it up a little bit and show you a little bit more of these other color options that we have in the game. Sadly, there's only one picture, I guess, which is a black and white picture of, I mean, it's not especially like a photo of them, but they're supposed to be Audrey Hepburn, I guess, Greta Garbo, and Marilyn Monroe. So those are like 3 very nice pictures, maybe for a girly teen room, or like, vanity room of some sorts. Maybe even a boutique. I guess that will be a nice picture, but it's very bold in your face since it's black and white and very large. So I'm not sure if that was so necessary, because it doesn't really fit to all the other objects in the pack. I just felt like they had that and they needed to put it somewhere. But so upstairs there are of course some bedrooms, and there will be of course a garden. I have to say that I lost of course all of the recording. I'm super sorry guys, but I don't know what happened, but my recording system just didn't work at that moment. So you can only see the the upstairs and the garden, how I did the garden. I'm super sorry guys. I will look into that, but I really wanted to show you this build and want to, like show you that you can already download that and talk a little bit about the whole pack here. I hope that you liked the video and that you enjoyed watching nonetheless, and I hope that you will like the screenshots, of course, that I will provide you, because I can't show you how I have built the garden and do the upstairs. But thank you so much for watching guys. I hope you like it. Download link is in the video description down below. Enjoy the screenshots, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.